What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to go over the budget computer monitor setup that I have and also recommend some that are good for 2018. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Hello everyone, Toasted Tech here, and today I'm going to talk about the budget computer monitor setup. So as you can see here, I have my budget computer monitor setup. It's very basic and to the point, and it works. So the reason I'm making this video is I've been thinking that, hey, I'm trying to direct things towards kind of budget friendly items and what I use to get by, and hopefully help you guys get by as well. So one thing to keep in mind here, I've had these monitors for years. I mean, this Dell monitor's the newest one I have, and it's from like 2009. And don't get me wrong, in 2009 this monitor was definitely on the higher quality of sides because it does do 1080p. I'm sure it was like a $400 monitor back then. Today it's pretty much just decent quality. I mean, I'm playing a Jurassic World game right now, and it looks pretty good. I mean, the graphics on this game is pretty good, and my PC is not necessarily top of the line either. It's like 6 or so years old as well. It wasn't even my PC. It was given to me by some friends in college. So, I mean, it's the total budget rig going on right now. You don't need a lot of fancy stuff to get the job done, is what I'm driving at here. And I'm hoping to help you guys out by saying this. And I'm going to go out and research, and I'll put the links below, and I'll even probably cut a part into the video of me going out and researching it, of ones that would work well for you guys, because I know that it can be difficult. Now, when it comes to dual monitors, I mean, I don't know how the heck I ever lived without dual monitors. If your computer has 2 ports for 2 monitors, whether it be an HDMI port, like the common port on the back of a TV, a display port, it's kind of an oval looking port. It usually has a little button on the top of it to kind of click it into place. It has like a D kind of circled. I'll try to throw something in there to help specify these cables. The DVI cable and VGA cable are probably the most common cables. VGA and DVI being on the older side of things. Which on this one, this is an HDMI monitor and this is a VGA monitor. And you can tell, like, this monitor, it's old. Like, it has a Windows Vista sticker right up there. Like, this thing's like from 2006. How is it still running? I don't know. But you know what? I don't play my games on this. I don't do like nice things on this monitor. All the nice things are on this monitor. So you don't really need to have, it's nice to have 2 matching monitors and all that stuff, sure. But I mean, you just need stuff that works. And like if you're in college or, just need the extra screen space, I mean, it works great. Just have a nice little, cheapo, maybe you pulled it out of the garage, who knows where it was sitting around, and plug it in. I mean, heck, it's just a junk screen. I mean, you just throw your junk on that screen. Play your game over here. You watch YouTube over here while you're playing your game. You listen to music while you're playing your game. Another point to music, I mean, I have the Logitech speakers. They were also not heavily expensive, and I think I might do a video about those. But I think that's a good different video idea. But I mean, it's so important these days that you have the dual monitors, and it can be expensive. I mean, heck, you can go out and you could drop big money on a monitor, and then you have to keep in mind, is your computer able to handle the specs of that monitor? Otherwise, you just wasted a bunch of money. Now, yes and no on that statement. You could buy a pretty, flashy monitor and everything, and it's going to look better. Don't get me wrong, it's going to look better on even, a mediocre machine. But you're not fully utilizing that monitor. You can get all in the technical mumbo jumbo, which I'm not going to do because I like to try to keep things simple. Even though I kind of know some of the mumbo jumbo, it just trust me that, you know, just because you go buy the most expensive monitor, if you don't have the computer to support it, it's not going to necessarily get the best quality. That's just how it is. But yes, it'll still look nice. Don't get me wrong. It'll look nice. But it could potentially look just as nice as this one from 2009. So you kind of take the risk there. And, you know, that's kind of where it sits. So, like, if we go here... Oop, that is not what I wanted to do. Come on, computer control. There we go. So, as you can see here, we got a bunch of stuff running. Let's just go to performance. So, as you can see, this computer, it ain't all that fantastic. 2.7 gigahertz. It's a quad core, you know, Intel processor from, you know, like 2000, probably like 2010, 2012. I don't know. Years are passing by, but yeah, it's not top line. You know, it's probably only like a second, third generation processor. Now Intel's on their 8th generation processor. I mean, it's night and day difference of where things have gone. As you can see here, my graphics card, it's not new by any means. Let's see if I can't grab this little thing here. Come on, work with me. Alright, see? It's maxed out right now. Like, it's a GTX 760. I'll try to look up how old that is. I don't know. But it's an older card. Like, it's maxed out on this game right now. It is pegged. CPU is definitely at a good 50%. Memory. It has adequate memory. It's DDR3 memory. It's older. Yeah, and we have DDR4 now. But hey, you know what? It works. I could probably run this, you know, this machine plays all the games that I don't play necessarily top of the line games. I know it would play Fortnite. That's really popular right now. I know this computer could do that. It's not going to look, you know, as good as it would on a $5,000 computer, sure. But hey, I mean, it works. And at the end of the day, and that's what everybody needs when you're on a budget. You just need things to work. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. I'll go out now and I'll look up that stuff and we'll go from there in a bit. As you're using your HDMI cable on this one, the refresh rate on it isn't too bad overall, so that's good in that regards. But the thing that I really like about this monitor is the fact that it has both HDMI and VGA. So this is the perfect budget monitor in the sense that it's going to work with most computers. Most newer computers have HDMI ports and older computers have VGA ports. That's kind of a general rule anymore. Yes, there still are some new computers with VGA ports and it isn't as common, but you know, you'll see some display ports on newer computers and higher graphics cards, but hey, I mean, overall, HDMI is pretty well everywhere on most things, and so is VGA, so I think this is really the perfect monitor, and I might even buy this monitor, and if I do, I'll certainly put up a video about that. But yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be the best deal that you're going to get out here in terms of monitors. It's Amazon's choice also, which I thought was interesting, so that's a good thing. That they're choosing it. I didn't know that they could choose things and put that on there. That's kind of interesting to know. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good monitor, and let's move on to the second one. Alright, now we're on to the second monitor here. As you can see, it's an AOC monitor, a little bit smaller. So it's $64.85 in price right now. You can't get it bigger. I'm not sure how much more that would cost though. This isn't bad if you need to, you know, it's kind of like the middle one I'm putting it at. You know, it's gonna get the job done more than likely. Has decent enough reviews for 250 for 4 stars. It also has your VGA capability on this thing. Let's just kind of look in here. Does it? It only has VGA. Okay, so that's a big drawback on this one that I didn't notice before. So yeah, this one's only going to work with VGA, so that's really going to limit you here. Honestly, out of all of the 3 here, this would work, but that's all it's going to do is work. You know, it's going to be a junk screen. It's not going to be looking really nice or anything like that. It's just going to pretty much work at that point. You're not going to get very good quality in that one per se because of the fact that VGA is limiting you there. So yeah, keep that in mind. This is just a good junk monitor. The price is fair at best on it. Markdown, I don't think I would buy it for the list price of 70, but 64 maybe. But yeah, this is probably kind of the worst of the three in terms of value. So, this is something to keep in mind if you're looking for something that's kind of a little bit mid-range, but the VGA is a big drawback on this one, so we're just going to move on to the next one. Okay, everyone, so I was looking around for the third monitor here, and I was trying to find one that was cheap as I could find one that was of decent quality. And honestly, for terms of cheapness, that last one, it only had a VGA cable, but that would work. I wouldn't go much cheaper than that personally, even on a really slim budget. But now let's say your budget is totally just annihilated, right? And you need a monitor. I don't know why this monitor is still around. It scared me when I seen the picture and that people were still selling it, and it had 468 customer reviews. I don't understand why people are buying this in 2018. I mean, look at the shipping. It's not even worth it. The shipping is $26 and it's a $30 monitor. You're better off buying the $64 one with free shipping. I'm very confused by why anybody would want to buy this, and that's why I'm putting this as the third one, because why? It makes no sense. Like, you can't even throw those away normally. I'm not trying to bash anybody, but I mean, why would you buy this? Just why? That's all I have to say about this. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.